Alright, so this is a second part video of my teardrop camper. You'll see here I've got the template laid out, and on top of that I've got all of the framing done for one of the side walls. Basically what I did was take some 1x4 and 1x3 and also a few 1x2 pieces. I took some 1x4s and I sort of laid them up on the side of the template, and I made enough pieces to go around the curve, and then on the top, this is the front curve here, and then the top here, and then the back. Tried to keep the angles as close to being perpendicular to the sides as possible. You'll see right there. Basically just had to eyeball those to get those where they were. I take them and mark them. They don't have to be exact as long as the 1x material overlaps the edge of the template by just a pair, then you're okay. Because what you'll do later is you'll trim that back to match the template. So as long as it's over, you have enough meat there, so to speak, left on the board to cut it. Along the top, you're going to end up cutting a piece out of that, so you want to make sure that you have at least, I'd say, 2 to 2.5 inches there. Of course, on that we've got a full 1x4, so that's 3.5 inches, so we're good there. You'll see here, this is the framing for the door. I still have to put in some round corner pieces here for the radius of the door. I haven't cut those yet, but I'll probably put those in later on. Then here, I've got 2 supports here that are centered on where the cabinets are going to be. The first one is my lower cabinet. The top one is the base of my upper cabinet, and then you see the one in the middle there. That's the front face of my top cabinet. That way, when I put my cabinets in, I can pocket screw through the walls, through what will be the finished pine boards on the face of the inside of the wall, and it'll go into each one of these. Here you have this 1x4 right here in the middle. This is the 1x4 that the back hatch wall or bulkhead wall attaches to. It'll be centered right on that. I made that a 1x4 just to make sure we had good support there. Probably could have gotten away with a 1x2 even on that. You have to remember that the strength of the wall here does not come from the board's vertical strength or the strength of any one board here. What it is a stress skin. So actually the strength of the skin comes from the skin itself, the inside and the outside plywood or other thin faces of wood that you put on it, much like an airplane. So the boards inside just serve as attachment points, and they serve to hold the skin together. You have to remember that the structure of a teardrop framed like this functions as a unit. So we'll see later on. We'll put some foam in between these. That will help as well, and also glue, lots of glue. You'll see here I've got Tight Bond 2. That's a waterproof wood glue that I use on the majority of the framing on the trailer. As you'll also see here, that's actually only 2 screws. I messed up a little bit there, but you'll see here there's 2 screws there that I use my Craig pocket hole jig to screw in. Basically, this has a set angle so that when you clamp it to a board, you take and clamp here to a board, and then you take a drill and you drill in these slots. It holds it at the specific angle. Depending on the material you're in, you can adjust this for different thickness of material, but it holds it in the material. Your screw goes in, and then you get a nice pocket there that you put your screw in here and screw down. And then the screw doesn't come out of either side. It's nestled perfectly in the middle there. So this is the overall inside framing of the structure. You'll notice here I'm running a little heavy on the edges here, but all this is going to get trimmed off later on. Trimmed to the template to match the template. So anyways, just want to do a quick video to show that, and stay tuned. Next I will be talking about the insulation and also the internal parts of the wall as far as wiring and that kind of thing. Thanks.